Yeah, that could be typo. I mean, we didn't put that much time into it. Maybe not that much thought into it, but yeah. With Double Roy. I remember that we managed. Pretty sure we did. It's always this bad though, Theo. Oh, typo. Oh. Yeah, that one was good. Usually I never struggle with the start. So it feels a little weird. Hello, Nikki. Hey, Joey. Wait, we used Peach for Ganondorf? Wait, that... what did we... Actually, maybe just standing up there. Floating up there. Something. The runs are pretty crappy so far. Goats have killed like 4 or 5 runs. Maybe a better angle. 7% over. The heck? It sounds a little better. Is it way harder? Hey, Lollipop. But 7%? That's crazy. Decent fish RNG. That's alright. Chance for 10% phantom hit. Oh. How much would that add? Always the milk. $250 extra? Yeah, damn. It's that's a lot. You do it twice, typo. First it's the easier goats, like 2 minutes in. It's only like 10 goats or something, and then you add 20 goats after the next split. The first ones, they're usually no problem. Although I fail a run on them like 4 times today. But it's just 2 minutes in, so it doesn't matter. Oh, good luck, Subtennis. A little slow. Nothing too bad though. Hey Colta, thank you for the 11 months. Thank you. And welcome back. Almost reaching the 1 year. And hey John. Thank you for the good luck. And Tame Turtles as well. Goats. It's always goats. Biggest run killer aside from goats. I don't think goats are that bad. You should manage goats pretty much every single run. Even if you have to take like 10-second time plus. You nom my cookie. I will accept it only because it's you, John. Only because of you. I'm actually not too much for streaming casual things, but sometimes I do. But it's not very often. Hey Trippy, how's it going? Yeah, Typo, if it was you, man, it would have been the ban. Rip gold. Thank you, Trippy. But yeah, now it's time for goats number 2. Didn't mess it up this time. Well, I can blame myself for that one. It was still not too bad. The goat was kinda nice. I should have gone closer to the goat. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. You had to update something? And then the updates are several gigs. Sounds so annoying. I just want to play my game instantly. I don't want to wait for an update. Or were you two going to play Fia? Gee, modern Minecraft. Man, I haven't played Minecraft since like 2012. Fortnite? I see. Typical Fia. Typical Fia with his Fortnite. Did you guys know that Fia is more famous than Ninja? Fia is like Ninja Senpai. Yeah, now you guys can ask Fia for tips in how to improve in Fortnite. I don't know, I always loved this game. I always loved it. I was 12 years old when TP was released. Actual 12-year-old. Hey Millipede. Thank you for the glad. Yo, Flurp. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, when I started with Target Test, I was 12 years old. It was released 2006, and that's also when I started with Melee Target Test. So same year. In a way it does matter. You can say like 1 or 2 seconds. Like 1 second if you play on German, and 2 seconds if you play on Japanese, but I'm too lazy for it. Like I'm used to the length of the text, I guess. So I feel like I would mess up some options just because I switched language. German is 6 seconds faster in SD, not in HD. I mean, I really want a Skyward Sword HD remake. I think it would be nice. Up. I don't understand that RNG. Sometimes that guy is right on the path, sometimes he's far away. I guess it's just RNG. Oh, these, thank you. This is the only run past Odin, so I can't say much about the runs. That'll do. That's kinda slow. I really want to get a sub 42 forest temple. Would be nice. A goal. Yeah, I mean, it kinda is, but the thing is, the start of this run is kinda RNG heavy, so it's hard to do it well. Well, maybe not RNG heavy, but it does have some RNG to it, which makes it hard. Can lose time very easily. Yeah, trippy. It took me like 2 runs. And then I knew the routes. Where am I? Oh my god. Speaking of that, I thought I was human for some reason. Yeah, I remember the route, by the way. That was a good time loss. I don't think I've done that before. I'm just doing this right now. Screw it. Hey, Fang. Fia, please. Fia, no. Bad at being bad. I'm bad at being bad at being bad. I feel like. Cost me like 5 seconds. And I'm pretty sure I know where all the time loss went. Well, where it came from. Cup! Hello. Hello, hello. How's it going? Are you feeling ready for the weekend? Hello. Good roll. Exactly, feel. Your arm is dead, tattooing is no good. I'm sure it will be worth it in the end, but yeah. Maybe not right now. Wait, are you having a new one? Working your sleep or something? The second sleeve. Nice. But I see. I should have taken my time to hit the keys. I can't. Okay, that worked out. Some awkward pushing here. Stop seeing the enemy. This might be bad. Okay, good. That wasn't too bad. Also, hey, re-fast. Hola. Mom aggro. Oh, fun. Oh, but I see. Will there be any pictures on Twitter? Hey, Smith. Hey again, Kina. Don't fall asleep already. I'm not sure if it works on this one, but I know you can do like an auto quick spin in one of those. Or you could do something, I can't remember if it was a quick spin. Could do it in the animation in the cutscene. That was good enough. Those 5 seconds, that was actually in the Twilight. The monkey could still have been a little better, but yeah. Quick spin in this cage is so hard. I don't know why. To be fair, the book column was kind of in the way this time, so it made it harder. Usually doesn't happen. I kinda feel you, Cup. And I don't know, my mom tends to talk and talk and talk for like 1 to 2 hours in a row. I mean, sure, I can talk to my mom for a while, but after a while you get kind of bored and you just want to chill. I think the only thing I asked is if there will be pictures on Twitter. There will be, alright. Hopefully I don't miss them. Do it. Then I won't miss it. I'll make sure to actually see it. Now Rupus. Hey Indrans, thank you. Speaking of moms though, I'm actually going to my mom this weekend, so that's why I can't stream. So we'll see if she's gonna talk for several hours. To be fair, I haven't really... I've seen her once in 4 months, so maybe I can survive it. That's because she was in Norway, working. I mean, like I said, I don't really mind it. I can take some time off for that. Yeah, Theo, I remember. Hey, Kyubi. I remember. She did? I wonder why. Nice angle. I hate when the camera switches. Just wish it would stay. Alright, let's get. I really don't understand why my RNG was so bad in the start when I started doing runs. My RNG is far from as bad now. Stop monkeying around. I just stopped. I did it for you, Kirby. Hello, elves. Them fest cat is a picture of a cat from a viewer called Fesco. Nice, I'm ahead. Oh, this must be the run. It was one of my first sub emotes. Yeah, them Capra T. Actually, what more did I have? I can't even remember. I mean, after that, them Cookie, Granny, them Choke, them Oi, I guess? It's kinda all it here. Then them Dude. Oh yeah, them Love. The old one. Them Cookie Granny. Nice. Because Linkus thinks I'm good. Well, that's one way to find me. Well, I think Linkus is good, so you should check him out. You know that guy, Mai? It was kind of slow. Ripped the 42 dream. The 41 dream. I mean. Exit Raya. Servant of Hell. Yeah, thank you. Wow, my. This might actually be weird. Again. Oh! Huh, that was actually fast. This might actually be 41. Huh. Well, we'll take it. I will take it. Why am I so hyped for a 41? I guess that feels nice because I had a 42-0 twice. Well, I did it. Wow, Woodsmith. Yeah, you gave up on finding good Zelda streamers, right? Had to go with me. The God Run, the 41. Screw you, man. Man, my... So rude. Speaking of my... I should take my 3DS with me to my mom's place. Practice A Link Between Worlds. You're brutal, Mai. I will never forgive you. So that was shaky. Like kind of slow. Also, I hate Lester. What's the origin of them stare? Well, there are many like stair emotes like that. And while I was playing Breath of the Wild, Yo-Yo, well, let's say a mod of mine, made that emote. And it ended up being a sub emote because people liked it. Staring stairs emote. Probably. Hello, Mango. Yeah, it's your emote, Mai. Mai, when you made your name, did you have the Mai in your mind, or was it from something else? It is like the stair, but it's with, if you know, it's not easy to see because of how it's made. But it's Mifa from Breath of the Wild. Mayvale. Wait, that's an actual name? I'm not trying to be rude here, but I have actually never heard that. And it's a new name to me. I love my mice. Also, my hand is actually feeling a little tired today. It was yesterday as well. But to be fair, I've been playing this game a lot the past week, so I think giving it a little break should be good. I've been mashing a lot of text. It's the mashing of text that's the exhausting part, I guess. Now my hands are still not fully recovered, if they ever will be. Thank you, Kyle. Nice, Fia. More time to watch the stream, right? Gotta think positive. Unless the run dies here, because then I'm gonna be done. Never mind. Got it. Nah, games aren't broken. I'm not sure what you mean. Isn't this the normal way? That is actually a trick that I'm a little bit scared of in runs. Yeah, when you guys did this casually, did you not do the out of bounds? Yeah, exactly, Woodsmith. Actually, it scared me a little. Turned a little bit too much. And I mean, even then, TP isn't that broken, I guess, compared to other Zelda games, so... Okay, it's still very broken, but it doesn't look as broken, I guess. Because you can do many things out of order. Alright, see you, Dr. Ryder. And hello, trainee. Thank you for the good luck. I mean, if you compare it to like Ocarina of Time, for example, OT's obviously gonna look way more broken, I guess. Oh, nice, trainee. So you figured it out now? Yeah, I think finding the loading zone is the harder part. But if you use a visual cue from when you go past that wall, it shouldn't be too bad. Although if you miss it, I'm not sure what you actually do. I don't have a backup. So if you fail it, I'm not sure. All right. I let go of A for some reason. Just when I needed it. Yeah, trainee, like that's what you could do. It's just kind of slow. So I'm wondering if you can find some other backup from there, but that might be hard. But yeah, you shouldn't miss that if you had a visual cue. That was weird. And hey, Yum. What did I fail in World Record? I can't remember exactly what it was. But I just remember that segment being terrible. Usually when I have the time save on that split, it's because I hit the mailman trigger, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. Yeah, I mean, it's probably best to just go back and see. Use the same visual cues again. But I can actually explain my visual cue when I get there. Because it's actually really good. It's very easy to get. Before I'm gonna fail it now. Evolving. Fia. Why are you doing this to us? So you're saying that Link is evolving in this game? Man, that's a bad one. Jesus. God damn it. Freaking Fia. I mean, it was actually a good one. I'm proud of you, Fia. Please. Okay. It's annoying if that Shadow Beast actually doesn't notice you, because you can make an early cycle here. But if it's gonna ignore you, then obviously it's gonna be way harder. Nah, I messed up. I was going for the tear. I think I couldn't have made that either way. Nice. Lazy will be thrilled. Oh man. Lazy's gonna be so mad. Fian, thank you so much for the 4 months. I appreciate it, thank you. Hey Telegram. Yeah, this run is pretty good. All the runs should be this fast. Hey, that's pretty good. You missed a big key, trainee. That has actually happened for people. I don't think it happened for me. See ya, Fia. Now the run is gonna go downhill. Actually, now I'm gonna get Reki that Fia isn't watching. That's how it works. But yeah, Shiko and Trainee, I'm gonna try to explain like my visual cue. Just what I'm using. Oh yeah, yeah, then you have the right one, Chico. That's the right one. I'll try to explain it anyway, I guess. I'm afraid of this burb. Go away. I like to stop here so I don't have that much speed. Makes it easier. So yeah, you dash around the corner, and right as you get here, you see this green line? It's like a thing sticking out. I like to be in between, like here. You can kind of see how I have the head. And then just continue straight forward. It's just a green thing. The very corner of it. I mean, it could also depend on how you take the corner, I guess. I mean, if you make sure that you turn right away after the corner, then it should be the same. Yeah, too far left could happen. Thank you, Pop-Tart. Wait, what game was it actually, Fia? Is the LJ required to enter Kakariko? The LJ is only so you can enter without the escort. But if you actually go with the escort all the way, you don't have to do the LJ. But I would really recommend doing the LJ because it's very easy and you can retry it. For that one, I use some lines on the wall for visual cues. So you can kind of see where I'm standing for that one. Hey Dark. It's alright. Hey Depths. But yeah, getting the visual cue for that one can actually be tricky at start. I had problems with it too. Oh yeah, you don't have to do it, but if you don't want to do it, you have to wait for the escort to go all the way. Which shouldn't be more than... Like, if you hit that bird with the boomerang with the bomb, then it should follow the way to the bridge and so on. And you don't really have to worry too much. Maybe some boblins. Need to have them closer. 2 hours or armor. I mean, in the start, I guess you shouldn't expect too much. Oh wait. Use the gamepad. Hey Panza. Thank you for the good luck. Good drop into the water. I still think the strat I'm doing here is bad for HD. I probably shouldn't do that one. It's what you wanna do in SD, but I don't think so for HD. Ah, I was hoping. Ah, come on. That was slow. I actually had huge problems with the gate clip, but then I realized how to do it with the controls. And now it's very easy. And then I also realized that you can just retry it very easily. So it wasn't even that bad if I fail it. Yeah, Lazy. I did write in my Discord just to say that I'm streaming. Yeah, I don't know why, but it's not showing up. Did you hear how Discord was yesterday? Because it didn't want to show that I was streaming for the entire time of me streaming, and then when I stopped streaming, it was showing that I was streaming. It's being a douche. Then you had to stop for your pineapple pizza. Nice. But yeah, I think that's actually super cool that you guys are learning the run. Good luck with all the learning and all the runs. First thing you read when joining chat is pineapple. You know it. It's my chat after all. No worries, Trini. And I mean, if you guys ever have questions, you can always ask me or just ask in the Discord. I think that's the easiest. I didn't dare to press A there. But I would check the sign. Pretty sure I would be fine. Nice. Slow. Come down here. You can't hit this bug before it goes down. Discord is sub only. No, I don't mean my sub Discord. I mean the Twilight Princess Discord. Yeah, please sub to me. To be good at the game, you need to sub. Nah, but if you go on ZeldaSpeedruns.com, you can actually find the Discords for the different games. Maybe you can Google it. Just Twilight Princess Discord. You want to improve your TPHG time by 30 minutes with this easy trick? Just subscribe today. whatever. Hitting that bug on the first one is always impossible. Yeah, most speedrun communities are very helpful. I feel like especially in Zelda, we have so many resources, I guess, to help. This one a simple trick. Yeah, I thought so. That happens if the bug is too low. You get your time back. Oh god, Mango. Yeah, we'll teach you how to be a time traveler. Yeah, that cost me a lot of time. Very slow Twilight. Oh well. Not much I can do about it now. That's probably the worst segment in my run right now. And it's 20 seconds. From here on, except for Iron Boot segments, I had some very good segments, so it's gonna be hard to save time. Actually, never mind, maybe I shouldn't say that, because Midnight's Test per Hour was bad as well. It dies instantly because to kill the bug you had to hit the tentacle. And if you bonk with your B attack, it's gonna stop the animation of the attack, but you still hit the tentacle, so it's gonna die. Otherwise you have to watch the animation. So basically you make sure that you bonk into the leg. Or whatever it is. I'm not sure why I want to say tentacle. Minute step per hour? True, true. But yeah, you want to make sure that you bonk into the leg. That's what stops the animation. The escort clip coming up. Oh, first of all, you want to make sure that Epona is as close to the wall as she can be. That is very important to start with. After that, I'm gonna line up the A button on the mountain on the right. I can't really take my time to show it, but the A button is gonna be like on the mountain side. I guess for this, it's better to watch a video. And then I walk forward a little. I walk forward until Epona moves a little to the right, I guess. And then just side up in between Epona and the wall. It's hard to explain it just like this. And it's still easy to fail. Like, I've lost many runs here. So the opponent's kinda close to the wall. I did it again. I did it yesterday too, I don't know why. Okay, good. So yeah, I don't really have time to explain it. That was still good. It was stupid that I backflipped off. Not sure what the muscle memory is from. Nice. Now, get off the horse. Jesus. Yeah, you actually want the A button to be... How should I explain it? Inside the mountainside? Ah, this might be weird. Didn't kill one of the bomber. Should still be fine. Like, it should be inside of the mountainside and not outside of it. Man, this is weird to explain. Oh god. Oh no, it's burning. Yeah, like that's the best angle that I found. Also for this, there's a white thing here on the wall. Like here. That I stand next to. Because this code is dumb, dude. That's why. But hey. Should be sub 120. Barely. Yeah, this split is hard to keep up with. I usually lose a few seconds. The boss key skip is actually kinda hard. I definitely feel like it's harder than in SD. Because of the control stick. Yeah, I'm actually just feeling super consistent at the game right now. I definitely can't complain. The circle gate? The circle gate. Wait, which do you mean? Hello, NJ Demon. On the controller? Wait, what the heck do you mean with that? Is this something on the controller called gates? I don't know. No, I'm using the gamepad. Hello, on the card. Let's see. Gold boy. Nice. Get the pull on a slide. Oh, the notches? You mean no notches? Well, I've gotten more used to it, but I still don't like it. It's definitely weird. I like having notches. But also, this is actually still not too bad. Like what I have right now. No notches is also fine sometimes. Convert to octagon. Huh. Sounds like cheating in a way. I don't know. Maybe not. Not quite the gold. Yeah, I know, it's just a mono controller. But it feels a little weird, I'm not gonna lie. I like to play on the original hardware, I guess. Yeah, I know, typo. Hey Typo, do you know how you switch a GameCube control stick? Because I have a controller with a very bad one. The stick box thingy. Even Clint Stevens could do it, wow. Yeah, no, I've opened up GameCube controllers, and I was thinking if I could fix it myself, but I don't know how to do the stick box thingy. That's too complicated for me. Wow, poor Clint. Golden, oh my god. Dude, if I knew the strats, I would totally get that. I didn't even look at the screen. I still suck at Ark. That golden shoe can actually save like 25 seconds. But I suck at the game, so I don't know the strats. It makes it way harder for Argok, but it should be worth it. It's the Japanese. There we go. Stop. It's the Japanese orange one. It's just bad. I bought a new one. Well, okay, it wasn't a new one. But I bought a used one, which they said was in a very good condition, but the control stick is kinda meh. Don't like it. I have a better controller that I can use though, that I also bought. But yeah, the Japanese orange one. Good. Don't forget ball and chain. Grainy, not smooth. It's hard to say because it's so loose. But yeah, kinda in a way, I think. Oh, they aren't? Oh, I thought they were. Well, the orange ones anyway. That's bad. You're in the meme team. Whoa. That was actually scary. That was... I target kind of fought her, right? Wasn't sure if that would work. But yeah, I don't feel skilled enough to actually fix that myself. I don't have the tools either to lead, or whatever it's called. Kill it! Jeez. Slow. Got wrecked by the choo-choo. That's actually not happened in a while. It's like 10 seconds. Oh, who would say that, Ame? Man, that's such a weird thing to say. No, you do BK skip in HD. One. Hello. Oh. Kill them all. Good. Clip through everything you try hard enough. I wish we could clip through the gate in Arbiters. Yeah, that's the gate in Arbiters. Like when you collect the rupee in original TP, Link is gonna have the rupee in front of him. And if you actually stay on that for a long time, Link is actually gonna move and you can use that to clip through different gates and so on. But you had to wait several hours. So low percent is really good. It's 27 hours long. Whoa, Ame. Can't clip through my apartment door. Oh, low percent is definitely the best category in the game. Everyone should run that. Beginner-friendly category. Oh man. Nice. All right. Was that Dora a choke or was it part of a glitch? It's kind of hard to explain in a good way, but if you enter that room, there is a gate. And when you load this gate, another gate in Sin in the Sky is gonna disappear. And you actually save time because of that. Because you can't just go through a room and Sin in the Sky. Like, I guess they share the same value or something. So for some reason, when you load one of them, the other one disappears. The same thing happens if you load the one in Sin in the Sky first. Then the lake bed one is gonna disappear. Actually, I hate when I miss that. It's so awkward. Man. It's so hard to do it well in HD. It was still fine. The RNG wasn't too good. Wasn't too bad. And Midnight, thank you. I'm gonna be tied to my PB here. Skip heart container? Oh, I actually do that already. My PB did that, so I can unfortunately not save time on that. Hey, banana. Feels bad, man. I'm behind. Yeah, I actually have a big time save on this one, so hopefully if Link wants to grab the ropes, could say that. Hopefully. You know it, Fion. Black Ops 4. I have never in my life played a Call of Duty, so I feel like the chance of that is very low. I feel like it's very, very low. I feel like it's not really my kind of game. Island hop to Sweden. I did island hop a little too far, I went to Russia. How's the weather in Sweden? In the south it's kind of warm still. Actually, to be honest, up here as well, we have had like 10 degrees or so Celsius. But some days it's like 5. And I feel like it's probably gonna be snow soon enough. It usually changes quickly. Yeah, it's actually intended. Don't ask me why. I don't want the snow either. I didn't crash the game. Oh, maybe if you would have tried to go to Japan. And that would have been way too far. 1 Celsius in your room? Really? Do you guys have no heat in the house? Or apartment? Don't die midnight. I wasn't sure if I could trust it, but then I saw it very close. Yeah, I've heard it's like 20 to 25 at some parts in Germany. That's just crazy to me at this time of the year. You left all the windows open? Oh, okay. That explains it more. Oh my god. Okay, I'm never ever doing that dash again. I missed it yesterday as well. This dash is the worst. It's only the worst because the ropes are bad. Let's say this every single run. Taking it easy. I mean, it's not the biggest time loss on failing that one, but it's still annoying. Because I obviously don't want the mistakes. Okay, good. Not good. I tried to get the dash before that, but kinda failed it. I should still say most time. Hey Andrew, thank you for the good luck. -17 Celsius on Christmas Eve. Oh boy. I don't think I ever experienced Christmas without snow. I think that would feel very weird. No snow on Christmas for 12 years, damn. Huh. Like, I still wanna move it south later when I can. So I might have to live without the snow on Christmas as well. I think it's gonna be weird in the start, but I think I will manage. For the most part, I don't like the snow. Sometimes it can be nice, but for the most part, it's annoying. We're in Sweden, northern Sweden. Oh hey, this could be sub 150 Master Sword. Could be. It's gonna be close. Gävle is actually kinda south for me. You'd move there. I feel like so many people are saying that I would move to Sweden. Actually, I like Sweden. We do have our issues, but Sweden is pretty nice. And people are really nice. Just, yeah, just don't move to Stockholm. Well, I'm saying that Sweden is nice, and I have been living here my entire life. So it probably depends on where you live as well. Hence why I said Stockholm is not very good. What's bad about Stockholm? The people, kinda. The people. I don't know the city too well otherwise, but I know that people can be annoying. If I could move anywhere in the world. Like, that's a really hard question. I don't really know. Yeah, kinda like, yeah. Well, what's your name? Firmacris says? Not to be mean, but it's kinda true. Alright, this is a sub 150. Nice. But I wonder if that's just a big city thing, maybe. Like for you people who live in Germany, for example, how do you guys feel about the people in, say, Berlin? I've heard some things there as well. German is shithole. Wow. Yeah, it's just a big city thing. Yeah, I guess so, I may. Yeah, that's true. Because of the history. I feel mean though, like, I'm not hating on any of you guys if you come from those cities. It's just like the general person from those places that can be quite annoying. Doesn't mean that you have to be annoying. Only farmers. Well, I guess to be fair, many places have this in the world. But like for me, it's when I think about Sweden and I think about places where I wouldn't want to live, Stockholm is one of the first places. No, Theo. I don't know what you mean. More people, more assholes. Well, basically. There's a bigger chance. Yeah, I think the cities in the middle, like Uppsala, they're fine, but it's kind of, I don't know. I don't know too much about them. Stockholm Syndrome. I mean, in a way, I also kind of like cities. It's just the people. I don't like people. That's probably not true. People are pretty cool most of the time. Münster? I have been in Cologne, but that's only for a day. So I can't say too much about it. Hello, CJ. Honestly wonder how like the big cities in the US are to live in. You can't hookshot the ladder now. The claw shot can actually not claw shot any ladders, I think. Unless I'm forgetting some. Hit or miss. Let's see. One day I will go to the US and just see how it is. One day. It's very expensive. I'm actually used to that I can walk around during the night without having to worry. So that would actually be weird for me. Without any worries. Nice. That's the first one. I don't think I've done that before. Alright, let's bet on if I'm gonna bonk into the wall, or if I'm actually gonna climb off the board like a normal person. I did it. About that quote. What's wrong? I was afraid of that. That is why this trick sucks. It happens now and then. It's not much you could do against that, it's just... the boblin happens to hit you. That's too bad. Yo, son, thank you. I'm gonna lose some time here. Shouldn't be much, but still a little. Detroit and Flint, they are amazing. Oh yeah, I've heard good things about Detroit. It's a wonderful city. Thank you, Boot Fighter. I feel like Detroit is like a meme city. It's that bad. It's not as bad as people think. So people maybe make it sound worse than it actually is. Like the only things you hear from that city is usually bad. So that's kind of the impression you get, I guess. I feel like the opinions are kind of different here. How much do you get for 250 per month? Like how big of an apartment, I guess? %80 of the city is okay. Huh. Get a villa? Whoa. I could get. Scumbag Decor, thank you very much for the 11 months. I appreciate it. Almost reaching that 1 year. I appreciate it, thank you. I'm not sure how much I pay in dollars per month. It's probably 400 something. Maybe just 400. Unit's going alright. We have exams in 2 weeks, so I need to not be lazy soon. Well, already now, I guess. Okay, good RNG. Thank you, Heartless. You unsubbed and unfold. Wow, Telegra. How could you? No, thank you for watching, Heartless. Oh no, it's Leanne. Nah, hello. How's it going? The US hype? I mean, the US is such a big country, I guess. And everyone wants to visit the place at least once. Just to see how it is. And it's easy to travel to for many people. Because of English. Canada is bigger. Oh, Canada. I'm doing better now, Leah. Startup day was annoying. I've actually never been in France. I feel like that's a very common place for people to go to that lives in Europe. Well, thank you, I guess. And I've never been to England. Actually, I've only been to Turkey, Norway, Finland, and Germany. And Japan. That's the one far away. But I haven't been to many places. I have never been to Denmark. I can say that. Japan was amazing. Yeah, I'm a weeb. The queen lives here, you. Damn. Oh. Just don't hit me. That was a little scary. Can go pretty poorly when they're trying to hit you. Also this health. I don't have too much health right now. Random monk. But I should be fine. IKEA furniture. Hey, Setsi. And thank you, Amy. Oh my god. The movements. That was messy. Yeah, I did, Satsi. But hey, at least I saw you now. Alright. That was good enough. Man. I don't know. I'm scared of Star-Lord. Star-Lord is scary. Give me a second. Yo, dude, Saranox, thank you so much for the $20. Thank you, thank you. That is very generous. Thank you for that. Oh, I promise I will use them for good stuff. Pizza? Yeah, exactly. Pizza. Didn't read it. Oh, the yoink. Jesus. Thank you for the 20. Hey, Zelda, thank you. Chat purge. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. But I'm not Canadian. I hate this boss. I actually practiced this boss for like two and a half hours today, and I didn't feel any more consistent at it. It's so stupid. It has RNG things to it that makes it so hard to do consistently. Alright. I'll take it. That was actually scary. Because the first spin didn't actually hit it. It could have been very, very bad. I think that's the part of the run that I'm most scared of. Because it's so easy to lose time here. I'm behind the skull. But yeah, that was basically a perfect fight. I didn't get the perfect fight too often in my practice. I got it many times, but not very consistently. Because obviously it's the RNG depending as well. Alright. Should be a good split. Pretty good one. Actually, it made me feel a little nervous. God damn it. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Well, I guess this run is pretty good. It's pretty alright. Do not get attached to your run. Never. But I can't lie, this run is actually pretty crazy. So far this is actually way better than my SD run. My SD PB sucks compared to this. Well, I prefer SD. I think it's the better run. Alright. Hello, Dade. What did you have for your breakfast? Wait, you hate me? Damn. See this hate I'm getting from Dade. Caramelize onions? The fuck is that? Sounds weird. Nice. Use the wrong item. I usually have it on X. So I confuse myself. Burnt down onions on the edges. Huh. Sounded like you put some caramel on your onion. Why does it say I have the world record for 90%? Because I do. Question mark. Hello, Kina, again. Gonna greet you every time I see you. Oh no, don't you bait me. That probably cost me 20 seconds. Please. They did it again! Are you kidding me? What is this RNG? Oh my god. Not like this. Am I gonna lose the run to RNG? It's happening. I'm losing the run to RNG. That is definitely the biggest mistake of the run. I'm not even gonna call it a mistake because that's RNG. That's very unlucky. As long as I'm playing well, I'm gonna be happy. I've actually never had that happen twice. I had it happen once. In like 2 runs. But never twice. Also, if you think the world record is 256 by Adam, that's a not Wind Waker. TP SD. This is TP HD. No, you don't do tempo time. That feel when I always play the slower version, so people always think I'm being slow. Well, it's the same with Wind Waker. Hey, West. Alright, well, that actually makes me sad, but there is not much I could do against that, as it's RNG. The thing you can do is that you wait for the fish, but the chance of that actually failing is very, very low. And waiting to see for the fish can actually be worse. It's pretty bad amount of Rufus. Actually, now it's fine. I can grab an extra 20. Yeah, that should be fine. I trust. Do you trust? I lost 40 seconds to the fish RNG. Feels pretty bad, man. It jebaited me twice. Yeah, you need 300 rupees. Ah, Jesus. Yeah, sometimes the fishes, they look like you're gonna get the fish, but you won't get the fish. It's stupid. And then if you try it, they're gonna go away, and it takes like 20 seconds to try it again. But again, not much I could do against that. Why do I not drop bombs anymore? Alright, I'm dropping that bomb for you. I dropped it for you. See how this one will be. Okay, remember the rupee. So I should lose some time to my best segment here. That's because I'm gonna grab this extra rupee. So I should save that time later. Put the... Thank you. Still save time to my PB. I have to remember to get the 20 above the cannon. It's gonna remove a little bit of the time save, but it should still be good. Let's see. Claw shot. Man, was that really that bad? Should work. Barely. Alright, maybe I won't have that much time saved now. Oh well. Oh my god, stop. That was bad movement. Did I get the world record? Almost a week ago now, maybe? More or less. I think it was during the weekend. Okay, get the rupee. Shit, I need to switch that. My equip right now. Actually, nah, it should work. Thank you, Snooze. Is this the goat run? Not sure what you mean. If you just mean if it's good. I guess it's still good even if I lost 40 on the fishes. Yeah, no time save, but at least I didn't lose as much as I could have lost. I guess. Yeah, I wasn't sure if he meant that, old boy. Because we actually have goats in the run. I was thinking if something happened on the goats. So, my next time save should be the very end game, I think. Yeah, very end game. I have 1 minute to save. I need to do that. Okay, that might be bad. That's good. Okay, that was very scary. I don't know. For some reason I transformed. If I opened that door in a bad way, the fan would have started. Which makes it so I can't get the big key early. And that cost me like... Well, that would definitely cost me the run. I think someone said around 2 minutes. Same gold boy. I couldn't hear it at least. I guess I will get a surprise if it didn't work later. I think my biggest mistake in this run is 20 seconds on Lunaria Twilight. Okay, good. Yeah, I can't hear anything. What are requirements for getting gold split? I means I should explain it. There's those segments, like for example double claw shot segments. That goes from when I enter City in the Sky onto double claw shots. If I do it the fastest I've ever done it, it's gonna be a gold. So basically, play well. Just don't do mistakes. You have a question, Kyubi. Yeah? That was weird. Oh, I don't have the ball and chain equipped. Oh wait, that's fine. This is my normal equip. I'm done. I had a rant about several parts of the emotes yesterday, and I'm not gonna have it today again. All I can say is that I don't like them, and I think that they are spam. That's all I see about them. Oh, this sucks. least I got it. That's slow. That is slow. The guy shielding instead of attacking was really bad. But I think I did a good backup. Let's stop talking about several potted emotes. Thank you. How tall am I? 182 centimeters. Hello, Meg. In the good measuring. Yeah, you can't say that in inches or feet in the same sentence. Hey, Eagle. I'm doing alright. Good. Good! I wanted to bonk you anyway. Oh no, we had the pot warping. Bonk City! Oh my god, okay. I did not like that targeting. Speaking of Bonk City. Oh, were you also thinking about Odyssey? I was actually thinking about new Bonk City. Oh, that was scary as fuck. Yes, if you haven't played Odyssey, I would recommend it. It's very good. It's a fun game. Alright, get. I believe Taz usually does better. I hate this camera, I can't see where you go. Oh, that was fast. That was really good. Oh. when you're able to do all the bonks. And thank you, Satsi. Wow, I didn't mess it up for once. I don't know why, but I keep messing this up in HG. Yeah, to be fair, I did lose the 30 seconds from Elden Twilight to Lakebed. But I feel like other than that, has been a really good one. Obviously, time lost here and there. I'm 3 minutes behind some of us now. It's your monthly birthday. Getting old quickly. Age was measured in months. Man, that would be weird. The very old people can be like, yeah, I'm 1,000 months old. Too early. Otherwise, good. Celebrate your birthday once a month. Oh, Jesus. I feel like that would be annoying. Oh god, displeased dog. Oh hey, thanks Midnight. Yeah, I got all of them though. Damn. Didn't skip any of them. Oh yeah, Midnight. Wait, those the tier 3 subs. The real sellout ones. Yeah, damn sellout. Seanator, thank you very much for the sub. Welcome, welcome. Hope you will enjoy the Seanator. Thank you, I appreciate it. Oh, the command is there. I guess, I don't know. Maybe it missed you for some reason. Maybe Nightbot is sleeping. Yeah, Nightbot is sleeping. Let's give Nightbot its rest. Oh, Nightbot isn't even here. Yeah, I feel like that's a problem. I can check if something happened later. It's not nighttime. It's close to nighttime. It's midnight in like 3.5 hours. You want CFG bad to go global. Camera. Twitch has to buy it from CFG. CFG is gonna sell it for like 1 million. Damn orange ogre. I feel like that would be a douche move. Probably shouldn't do that. Uh oh. Yeah, that happens if you're slow. Well, segment sucks now. I hate when that happens. Yeah, I was talking about that last time, Midnight. That if anyone gets the orange ogre, they can complete the ogre family with that sub. So they can sub to that channel. Get the orange ogre. It's sellout strats. For sure. Copyright the ogres. Oh man, that would be silly. But he does have the CFG sad. Wow, Kataya. Wow. Might have gone too early. I'm actually gonna take it easy. I didn't trust that. I got double. Or triple, I guess. You practiced Gorge Void yesterday and you got it 7 out of 10 times? Nice. And that's actually a pretty good consistency. I am proud. What's my favorite sword skill in this? Probably Mortal Draw. And it's very strong. Actually, no, Great Spin. Great Spin is amazing. But other than that, I guess, Mortal Draw. Dude, Great Spin is so good. I love it. You wish I was proud of you. Oh hey. I wasn't ready for that. Yeah, Great Fish... Great Fish. Freaking Great Fish. Great Spin is definitely overpowered. Hello, Choco. Yeah, Great Fish is overpowered. Thank you, Choco. I will need it for Zelda. Please don't body block it. Move. This freaking Shadow Beast. This is the second time he does that in HD. I've never seen it in SD. Freaking bastard. Ah. Never mind. I tried to boomerang the keys here so I can hit it with my sword. Remove some of the RNG where the keys can hit you. Thank you. I need that one. Maybe I should grind the segments so I make sure that I can get good segments. So I keep losing some time here. I wasn't sure if I got it. It's really bad if you don't get it. Super annoying. Thank you. No, I'm standing on it. Oh, Nightbot is back. The Nightbat. A double. Uh-oh. Don't do this to me again. Okay. I lost some time, but oh well. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. Worse. Birds all over the place. Saves like 5 seconds. Yeah, it's not much time saved to do the... what you call it? The fast boss key path. And it's much harder, so if you don't like it, just skip it. Well, I'm gonna have to do the LJ for sure. It's awkward. Can't get... Made it over here. It's a really emo. Wow. You know, it's the real choke. Oh my god. Don't do that. It's the real choker one. Choke, oh my god. I can't say choke. It's gonna happen then. Wait, what am I doing? Or am I standing still? I forgot that's a split. I lost a lot of time there though. Hey Lightning. Thank you for the good luck. I like how this is 327 pace and I'm like, this one is not too good. Alright, thank you Sylvanas, thank you for watching. If it wasn't for the fish, I would still really like this run. But the fish ruined it. Oh, you like it? Midnight? 144 is so much nicer. Okay, good. Oh, you haven't gotten to use it yet. Rip. I got the record very recently. It's less than a week. Boop. Oh yeah, Dragonbane talked about some quick recycle here that I don't even know about. I need to try that. I feel like 2 hits out of that hit sent. Alright, good. Sometimes it feels like sliding away. Super annoying. Okay, good. That was very good. I think that was probably a gold sand, but I lost time on enter sand segment. So I'll probably lose time here as well. But yeah, I definitely saved time here. That was very good. No. Good time loss. Okay, so I have 17 seconds to save here, which might be hard to save, but then on B-scan and segment I have like 45. I didn't trust that. Waited a little. Boop. It's time. I'm using a 32-inch screen right now. What's wrong? Oh, nice Tiger. The fat gold. But yeah, that was a really good fight. What is wrong with me? What's wrong? What's wrong with using a 32-inch as well? It's just a TV, it's not a, like... Yeah, just a normal TV. Yeah, it's a TV! Oh, that was Flare. Theo. But yeah, it's a good one. Hey Midnight, do you want to know some more things? I actually stretch the screen to the 32 inches. It's perfect. Oh my god. Hey, you guys don't see it, so I can do it. I mean, now it's not stretched because it's HD, but I mean, for like Wind Waker, for original TP. For OT, oh yeah, I have OT in 32 inches with stretch. It looks amazing. Chris, I know. It's pretty bad, but as long as people can't see it, it's fine for me. Yeah, OT stretched. Forgot to pull out the sword. But you have all the rights to be triggered right now. Knowing it is bad enough. Yes, Cuphead. I know it's bad, but it's... I don't know, it makes it so... It's easier for me to see visual cues and stuff, so I just do it. I have bad eyesight, okay? I wear glasses after all. Which I, by the way, need to upgrade. Because the visual cue stretched. Exactly. I actually think that would be bad, because think about my muscle memory, Chris. I feel like that would mess me up. You would? You don't judge me? Well. What strengths are my glasses? I have no idea. Just know that it's bad. I can still kinda see without glasses, so I guess it's not the worst. Still. But still. Am I plus or minus? I don't know. I have no idea what numbers my eyes are. Last time I paid attention to that was like when I was 7 years old. I always knew that I had bad eyes. That's all I knew. I feel like I'm triggering everyone right now. I'm short sight. Must be minus then? Oh. How do you guys know this? How do you guys know things about yourself? Gee. Didn't see a message. Oh, the plushie. Yeah, that's a good one. I have it next to me in my apartment actually when I sleep. Wow. Thanks for wrecking. Because we have to pay a shit ton for glasses? Well, so do I. I still never pay attention to it. I'm just like, well, I need new glasses. Please give me glasses. And then I give them money. And then I have glasses. Hey Minnie, thank you. Man, I sound so dumb now. I need to think about it next time. I think I paid... Oh man, I don't know what that is in dollars. Like $400 for my glasses the last time. Yeah, it's not me that needs to know. Hey, I said I have bad eyes, okay? They're quite expensive. No, not bad eyes. Bad eyes. I think my mom pays even more. I think she had to pay like $900 for her last pair. Yeah, Kina. And now she actually needs new ones, so that's fun. It's gonna hurt in the wallet. This is always so hard here. Wow, I saved time. I hit that trigger in my PB. Yeah, our healthcare is good, but glasses are kind of expensive. I mean, it really depends if you have, well, if you need more special glasses, I guess. Like the glass in the glasses, that has to be special. I had the same glasses for 3 years, I think. Alright, Zelda. I mean, that 7 cycle. That's a good start. I think I had 8 in my PV. So 7 is the best that you can get. So that's 2. And you have to get a ball on the third one, otherwise you can't get 7. Nope. 8 is the least. Four. Five. What's Zelda record? I really don't know. Six. Seven. Do it. Oh my god. 8. Nine cycles. Wow. The RNG in this run has not been in my favor. Nine. Captain Walmart, thank you so much for the 40 months. I appreciate it. Welcome back, welcome back. You're in your 40s now. How does it feel? Wait, did I do... Oh, well, that should still be fine. I think I messed up the... Yeah, I messed it up. Why didn't I do the jump attack? I'm dumb. It's not the worst thing, but it's slower. That was my bad. For some reason I forgot to do the jump attack. I don't know why. I was thinking too much about the combo. Yeah. Yeah, I realized that midnight. When I was doing the second one. That's strange. Alright, now we have horseback. Horseback sucks, by the way. Good. Well, this should be a 327. This would have been a low 326 if it wasn't for RNG. Lost 40 seconds to fishes. Zelda, I'm not sure. That's like... She was kind of fast, so it was like 20, maybe. Maybe more. I don't think more. Kaboom! See you later. Thank you for the gifted sub to Bayleaf. Yo, Bayleaf. Welcome if you're here. But yeah, that's not bad. That's almost 1 second per minute in the run. Almost. That's so close. Wow. Wow. I will take it. I will take it. GG's. Yo, that feels good. That was the last run before I gotta leave for the weekend. Dude, this run is fucking good. This run is really, really good. Apart from the RNG, this run was almost solid for the entire pod. I had some mistakes. I had like 20 seconds of mistakes in Lanayru that I didn't like. Other than that, has been really good. But thank you everyone, I appreciate it. West, thank you so much for the 1500 bits. Thank you. Yeah, the iron boots in the end is just silly. Because it makes the sound in the cutscene. Thank you guys. Man. Look at this. I had a pretty solid start. I had my first 41 for a sample. Then I got like 30 seconds ahead. And then I lost the time again. Lanayru, I lost like 20 seconds. And then Sword Arm is just hard to keep up with. Clawshot was a little sloppy, and then Lakebed too. But other than that, like, most things was really good. Fion, thank you for the 100 bits. And then in Arbiter's, I got gold on Stallon. And then after that I lost 40 seconds to the Reekfish, which is RNG, so that was fun. So 40 seconds there. Double claw shot segment could have been a little better. City was pretty good. Enter Sand could have been faster. I think it could have been like 15, 20 seconds faster. And yeah, this is why I equipped them. It's beautiful. And then the Zelda was 9 cycles. So hey, I think I could get a 325, but man, everything has to go right. But yeah, thank you guys.
Space. For report?
I don't know about the raid yet right now, because as it's a PB and a world record, I'm gonna let it play until the end of the credits. But yeah, this is it's still super cool. It is super cool. This was a very solid run for the most part. But then again, I feel like this game is very consistent in the play, so I guess it's... Okay, it's maybe not that easy to do it, but... I don't know. Thank you, Fulgrim. Wait, does it say that really fast in Swedish? It does? Oh my god. Alright, good luck, Midnight. Thank you for watching. Hey, Talon. Thank you. That's cool. Dude, Talon, I'm so sad over this run actually, because I lost 40 seconds to Reekfish, which is RNG, and Zelda was 9 cycles, so I have over 1 minute of time loss in RNG. Zelda was actually not that bad, the Reekfishes were worse. Yo, thank you, Sammy. I don't know. I don't know what I feel like doing. Yeah, okay, so the big mistakes, I can compare to my summer best. I think it's easier to see. So the start, it's usually easy to lose time here. It's very hard to stay around your summer best for the start because of the RNG with goats, with the monkey and everything. So being 30 seconds behind isn't bad. Lanairu cost me a lot of time. The time loss to Lanayru in my best segment on the first one, from 29 to 38. That's because of different route. I had to skip the mailman, so I lost some time. And then Lanayru was terrible. And then some sloppiness, but then I think the run was pretty good for the difficulty. And the Reekfish. Oh yeah, enter... Oh, early Sit in the Sky could have been better. I forgot. That was actually really bad. Yeah, double clash are pretty bad. And then Zelda. It's beatable, but still good. Thank you guys! Hey Leroy, don't worry about it. Thank you, Trust. Until Reekfish, this run was, I would say it was way better than my SD run. Well, way better, but it was better than my SD run. Yeah, I might raid after the credits. But the credits, they go on for a little bit. So if you guys stay, then I might raid. It's not gonna be as strong though. I'm kind of happy with how Arbiters went. Arbiters... Spinner segment could have been a few seconds faster, but it was still a low 11 time, which is... It's not too easy to get. You also need the RNG for it. And then Star-Lord was nice. Luckily I had practiced that second... Actually the third hit. So I managed.
Yet, we built that tower.
But yeah, I won't be able to stream now tomorrow until Sunday. I might be able to stream on Sunday evening. But that's it, I guess.
Yeah.
So there will be a small break.
Yeah.
And I hope that's fine for you guys. I guess I've been streaming a lot lately, so... Yeah. At least we ended with a bang. Sunday evening, last stream ever. Yep, last stream ever. Long stream Sunday? Probably not, no. Because I will probably come back kinda late. TPSD Warlocker, nah. For that I would have to practice a lot. Even though I can run this game right now, I'm rusty in SD. A Link Between Worlds. I actually think I'm gonna take my 3DS with me, but I'm not gonna guarantee anything. I'm gonna try to study at my mom's place. Hey, Martin. I'll need break from studying. Are you saying something? Yeah, DB, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Dude, DB, this run was actually really solid for the most part. I did have some like 20-minute mistakes, like 2 or 3. So there's still time save in that matter, but it was actually really solid. I feel like I complain at it so much right now, but the Reekfish, I feel so scammed. 40 seconds. I don't want to take it easy on that one, because the chance of it actually debating me is like 1 out of 10, it feels like. 20 minutes at 20 seconds. Yeah, I think low 326 or 325 could be a good time. 325 is gonna be very, very hard. There are so many things that went right in this run as well, so had to consider that. Is there a difference between higher shield and the other one? The other one can burn, I guess. 325, not really. I mean, if you close your goals on most of them, you can still lose some time on some segments. Did I have it? Rip. Just had an hour of mistakes. It was pretty solid. But yeah, I'm not sure if there's a difference between the shields otherwise. I think that should be the difference. Man. Well, at least I know I can beat this now. At 327 was actually my goal to start with. I'll probably continue with this for a little bit, see how it goes. We chopping, boys. Yeah, Dragon Bane, really. Yeah, the credits are very long in this game. And hey, if this would have been TPSD, the credits would have been over. But this is TPHD, so enjoy. More credits. It goes on for so long. Hey, thank you, Typo. The music is actually pretty good though. Thank you, Nitro Chaos. Yeah, if I finish a run and it's like world record, I like to finish and watch the credits and so on. Ba-bum, ba-da-ba-da-bum. No cutscene skip percent. Enjoy this route? Yeah, it's actually pretty fun with how consistent it can be. If that makes sense. It's like you can do the entire run and you can feel like you're consistently doing it. And there's not many things that drags the time down. I'm not sure how to say it. Thank you, Timps. But yeah, it's actually pretty chill. I like this game, it's nice.